And says, quote, my intent...
And I bet he needs no introduction to love, because, ladies and gentlemen, he's a man of the world, and he's been all around the world. And I don't mean that in that sort of way. He is, of course, our special guest star tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives us great pleasure to welcome back into our little studio, Boy George. And there he is, of course, an extraordinary soul voice, a genuine pop icon. The first band he played in was Bow Wow Wow. He has had cartloads of hits with Culture Club. Who could forget Karma Chameleon? Massive solo hits with Everything I Own. He was in Jesus Loves You, and now he's just George again. George is, in fact, a keen angler, and his favourite cheese is Wensleydale. Ladies and gentlemen, Boy George! Hello, George. I see, here, you've stolen Nina's mask.
She never did such style.
That's
why she had to go.
She did have to go. George threw Nina off the show because, well, can't you get your own fashion ideas?
She was faking love.
She was.
I'm for real.
Faking love.
Love.
Did you call me love?
I did.
Is that because you love me a bit?
That Mugler jacket, it really works.
It's not a Mugler, it's a Montana.
Oh, well, who cares? It's all fashion.
Have you got a
It's all
Mugler?
French.
Have you got a Mugler hat on?
No, I haven't. This is actually from a junk store. It cost me 50p. The bargain.
God.
Because I'm a bit thrifty.
Are you?
Yeah, I love to thrift around and find bargains.
He's a thrifty sort of boy, is Boy George. We'll be taking him shopping later on, funnily enough, in the Superstar Superstore, so we'll find out what he really buys in the supermarket. But in the meantime, this is his new album. And you've probably read that it's his most accomplished to date, and he's matured. I don't know how to say any clever things, George, except that it's a great album.
Thank you. I think
Okay.
that will do.
Hey?
That will do.
Cheapness and beauty. Ladies and gentlemen, Boy George.
Mother clutches the head of a dying son, anger and tears, so many things to fear. Sin said a boy good with his hands. No one mentions the unmentionable, but everybody understands. Here in this cold white room, tied up to these machines, it's hard to imagine him as he used to be, laughing, screaming, tumbling clean, like the most amazing light show that you've ever seen, whirling, swirling, never blue. How could you go and die? What a lonely thing to do. Silence equals death, this is what they say. But the anger and the tears do not take the pain away. How far must it go? How near must it be before it touches you, before it touches me? Here in this cold white room, tied up to these machines, it's hard to imagine life as it used to be. Laughing, screaming, tumbling queen, like the most amazing light show that you've ever seen, whirling, swirling, never blue. How could you go and die? What a selfish thing to do. tell strangers what they're searching for? Did they laugh and tell you they're not really sure? You were hurt by love, but still you came right back for more. Il adore, il adore, il adore.
Yes. I told you it's bad in here. It's mad in here. It's most wanted and we're back in town. Good evening to you. How are you? Good to have you with us. Boy George live on the show tonight, playing some live music from his stunning new album, Cheapness and Beauty. But more importantly than bringing out new albums, of course, when top superstars are on the road and they're about to embark on a one-month tour on the tour bus of Slovenia, they need to go to the one-stop, last-stop shop they know as Ray's Superstar Superstore. So here we go. Tonight, let's go shopping. S-H-O-P-P-I-N-G, we're shopping. We're S-H-O-P-P-I-N-G, we're shopping. Just wait there a second. Robbie, would you mind awfully? Because it's very, very unhygienic to be in the superstore without my hat on. And I don't want to be old-fashioned. Call me old-fashioned. There we go. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. So, ladies and gentlemen, in tonight's Superstar Superstore, we're very welcomed, very happy to, very happy to... Stop it. It's not as easy as it looks, you know. We're very happy to welcome back one of my favourite shoppers. Oh, he's always mincing around the aisles, is he? One of my friends too. It's Boy George. George? No, it's not. Stop it. No, you do this every week. You do this every week. And I tell him it's terrible. He's got a disease. He's got an obsessive disease. Will you stop it?
I thought it was like one of those things where you grab as much as you can and take it home with you.
It's not one of those things, George. You know that I'm running a family business here, and how am I going to make any profit?
Well, can I keep that?
Pop stars. You can buy one of everything, George. And you know, now look, this is a very well-ordered supermarket.
Michael, my favourite.
You do have to put up with some of the more outrageous members of the pop stardom world. George, let's take you shopping.
OK.
Do you go shopping yourself?
I go to Sainsbury's around the corner.
Do you go to Sainsbury's?
Yeah.
Around the corner? What, the metal one in Camden Town?
The big metal one, yeah.
Now, I remember a
But
time...
not like this.
No. What, in your civilians?
Yeah, I mean, it's civvies.
In civvies. Now, I remember reading somewhere that you used to send people shopping for yourself at the height of your fame, didn't you?
Well, I did have a period where I became the
Culture
Elvis of St John's Wood, and I used to kind of sit in my flat because I was hemmed in by lots of little girlies.
Were you?
So I used to eat gorge on cheese and ham sandwiches and chocolate bars and crisps.
It's not very
But
good
I've given
for you.
that all up now.
Luckily, we've got all the roughage you need
got
here
some
tonight. We've got...
I know, actually, your staff are quite rough, actually.
No, no, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'll have
But
them
lovely
fired.
vegetables. Look, this is gorgeous. I like it chilled myself.
I thought you might like a chilled cucumber, so I have one out the back for you.
Fabulous. What is this? This looks mouldy.
No, George.
Oh,
no.
it's plastic.
Now, you know we run a nice family business and we like to be ordered. Call me old-fashioned, but would you like to choose some music to take with you on your tour bus first? Now, remember, you only...
Gotta choose that. I've had him.
Now, you've had him... but what is
Fear
that?
of Hate.
Is that...
And that song's about me, the original Sim. How handy.
Kirk Brandon. Now, he features on your new album,
He
doesn't he?
does, yes. He was my love.
And a rather vitriolic little song.
Well, it's not vitriolic. It's kind of meant to be ironic and comical and sad as well. It's meant to be funny.
That's what I meant. Vitriolic, oh, ironic, it's the same thing, isn't it?
Poisonous, yeah.
Poisonous.
A little bit.
And,
Did you
so-
put that there? You set me up, didn't you?
Not at all, George, no. I
set
thought
me
you
up.
might like it because I remember you spending some lovely weekends with Kirk. Would you prefer to take that with you tonight?
Well, I want that and ABBA.
ABBA? Oh, I don't know if we can let you have two. I'm
All right,
afraid
then.
you
Well,
can
I'll
only
just
have
have
one.
that then, because it's got
Because
memories.
I've got all the famous people coming in here
Can I have
every
some
night.
cheese?
Well, no, we'll bring some cheese on in a minute. What about the Culture Club? Because that's on a compact price.
That was their least selling album. I don't want that.
Exactly. That's why it's on compact price, and we won't be putting it on the shelves anymore, George. Where's he gone? Oi, come back over here.
Can I have that pink hat?
No, we'll get to the hats in a minute. We've got lots
It's
of
the crap
famous...
superstar. I thought you were going to give me loads of things.
You superstars, you see, you're used to getting what you want, but at Ray's superstar of the superstores... or
We're all
superstore
treated
of the-
equally, right?
Exactly.
OK, I understand the vibe.
Right. Now,
Okay.
let's go, where should we go to? Would you like to go to the hats, perhaps?
I like the pink hat, because John, do you see John, my guitarist, has got a hat like that, but pink would be very
John, your
nice.
MD. He's a lovely
My
man.
MD, he's
Lovely
Greek.
man. And lovely instruments you've got with you tonight.
It's fantastic.
Lovely.
But that hat would rule on John's head.
So you would like to take this particular hat
Yeah, I
for
think that's
John?
very nice.
Would you like to try any other, sir? For yourself, perhaps?
no.
Something for the weekend?
No, I don't try it. I like that one, though. It's very nice.
Well, consider it yours, then.
Oh, he's so nice.
You can take it away with you tonight. Now, of course, you're a George, and a very famous George, might I say, and one of my favourite Georges. There are, of course, a lot of other famous Georges, and I thought for your entertainment on the tour bus, perhaps George and Mildred's
I
greatest
used to
hits.
love George and Mildred.
You did?
Yeah, she was fierce.
She was pretty
Youther.
fierce.
Youther.
Youther? Or George Best, a video of his best exploits? He does shop
I'm more
here.
interested in what he does off the field, really, than what he does on the
Oh,
field.
I could tell you about some of the things he buys in the art.
But he used to be gorgeous when he was younger.
He was gorgeous when he was younger. Well, I'll take your word for
It's
that.
a bit late, actually.
What
No,
about-
You know,
what
you know
about-
exactly what I mean.
I've no idea. I've never met you before in my life. But what about George Bernard Shaw, some Pygmalion?
He wrote a wonderful poem about vegetarianism.
I don't believe that features in this book, sir.
He wrote this fabulous poem, which I've got on my fridge. We are the living graves of murdered beasts. George Bernard Shaw. He's quite profound. I love George Bernard Shaw. I'll keep this. Thank
So
you.
would you like me to order that for you, the other one?
All right,
Well, otherwise you can take away a lovely picture of course, one of the Beatles, one of my favourite
but that's
bands.
George. Well, he was the Harry Christian, you see, so we love him.
You do love him.
We do.
Or we've just received this. Take It Like a Man, the autobiography of Boy George.
To be honest with you, Ray, I've spent so much time on that thing, I don't ever want to see it again. You can
Well-
have that. I'll sign it for you.
Would you?
Yeah, or we'll give
that
it to,
would be lovely.
We'll give
Would
it to
you?
one of those. Look like a book. They look so scared. Look.
No, don't.
You should be.
Don't involve them too much because they're always here, hanging on, hoping to get a freebie thrown out. Like
All right. Well, we'll give them some milk. They look like I could do with some milk.
that. Dude, look, I'll take care of them. Okay. Now you're off on a big tour, and there's one thing you can't be left without, of course.
Femidom.
We'll get to those in a minute, sir. Don't be so
That
impatient.
could be very useful, actually.
Honestly, you could be in here and out of here in 2 minutes, couldn't you?
I could.
But I want you to take a bit more time. What about some makeup?
It's really tacky. It's sort of stuff my mum used to wear.
All of this is the sort of stuff Mum would wear.
She used to go for a bit more green and blue. This is a bit too...
None of that would
Sure.
suit you then at all.
Maybe this stuff. Is it waterproof?
Oh, that is a waterproof. Yes, you can go swimming in that.
Looks so cheap. Oh, it's
Yes.
brownish black.
Well, but if you had to
But
choose
baked
one of
beans
these
would
to
be
take
good.
with you... Baked beans? Don't worry, I have the baked beans sorted out.
Because, you know,
Yes, we've got
when you're a
some-
veggie, you
Yes.
go to these strange countries, sometimes it's good to have a few tins of baked beans
Are
in your
you-
handbag.
Yeah, are you still a veggie?
Yes, of course. I'm a vegan.
It's a veggie. Well, there's a scoop
No,
for
I'm
you.
a vegan.
Are you?
Vegan.
I read lots of naughty stories in your book. I didn't realise you were a vegan still.
No, of course I am still. I never used to
So
be.
you haven't had sex at all yet, then?
Oh, no, I have sex, but that's nothing to do with it.
Oh, that's nothing to do with
And
being...
we're very keen on protein.
Ah, so I can't interest you in the... I've got some lovely roast beef.
Oh, no, thank you.
No?
I like cows.
All right. Perhaps some... Oi! Clear off! I've got George in here. Sorry, one of the customers taking advantage of him.
Oh, sure, we're not in Sainsbury's. It looks forever like Sainsbury's.
Safe face. Safe face.
They're paying me lots of money to
what-
keep plugging their shop.
That's our
Just
hidden
doing you,
security.
because that's what you do every time I watch. Just like,
No, that's There's
you.
more to it than that, George. You know.
You do it a lot, though, don't you?
That's our hidden security camera. Look, all of us have got a gimmick.
And it works.
Thank you.
So
Right.
what's next?
Perhaps something for the weekend. Now, condoms. Now, I heard you were coming in today, so I've got a lovely assortment for you. Jeans, denim condoms. We've got all of these sort of different coloured condoms. And I noticed
them
you went...
out.
Yes, you went straight for the big boy condom, sir. And a wise choice, may I say.
I'm just enthralled by the packaging.
Well,
Why do
I
they choose
shouldn't-
such hideous people to put on condom packets?
so you find this man hideous.
Well, he's quite revolting, isn't he?
He's got quite a large package himself, hasn't he?
Yeah, but he might be padded.
He might be padded.
He might have some of the fruit down there or something.
Can you, in your experienced eyes, tell if there's a padding or not?
Well, you see, the thing is, sometimes they're small and they're growers.
Oh, yes, yes. Yes, I've got some vegetables like that. Is that
Yes.
similar to the vegetables?
And sometimes they look big, and then when you actually start playing around with them, they're not up to much.
No.
So you
If
can't
you've
really-
just tuned in, we're talking about growing your own carrots with Boy George. So, but I can't interest you in these. Perhaps a femidom.
These are very good, actually.
Are they? We haven't quite worked out, sir. They're quite new.
What is this on it?
I'm afraid Sophie B. Hawkins left that on there.
It's disgusting.
But so you don't. None of the condoms can interest you then at
Well,
all.
I'm actually married. I'm in a relationship.
Are you?
Monogamous.
Monogamous.
Yeah.
And may I ask who is the lucky?
His name's Michael. He might be watching actually.
Man. Michael?
His name's Michael, yes.
Hello, Michael.
Hello.
I doubt if he watches there, so that's the security camera for the install.
Oh, right.
He hasn't stolen anything recently, has he?
I can't believe you just said that.
No,
Please,
neither
let's
can I.
move on to the next
Let's
subject.
move on to the next subject. Perhaps we're running out of things, but you did say some cheese. You did say some cheese. Perhaps you'd like some cheese to take away with you. We have some beautiful Buxton Blue.
Is it real? It looks plastic.
And this one is in fact going mouldy itself.
It's good for you though when it goes mouldy.
Well, you haven't bought much, sir. Are you sure you're going to go away happy?
It's got a lovely pong.
Is it?
It's sort
Oh,
of,
that is lovely, isn't it? Fresh in from France.
but it's really off though. So
Well, let's have a review of what you've bought today.
I just had a hat. I've been thrifty.
So you've got Theatre of Hate, especially for Kirk.
Yeah, we love
And
Kirk.
you love Kirk. And this is for John.
Yeah.
So nothing for yourself then?
No,
So
I
you-
like to give presents.
Yes. Well, I'll tell you what. Because you're giving so generously to all
sweet.
of your friends, George, I'm going to give you something myself. Here's a can of raised beans, especially.
Raised beans.
Yes, raised beans
Oh,
for your tour, for your roughage.
lovely.
Okay.
Will they make me fart?
Possibly, sir. But then I can sell you something cream.
A butt plug or something.
A butt plug. I'm sure they have them in America, sir. We'll get them in for you if they exist. So,
It's been lovely
It's
visiting
been lovely
your-
shopping you again. Anything that you want me to get in for the next time you're around? Anything particular special order?
Some mooli.
Muesli?
Mooli.
Mooli.
It's a big white radish.
Right.
They sell them in Sainsbury's.
Sainsbury's. Because food costs less at Sainsbury's, sir, but it's the prices they pay makes them shop at Ray's.
All right, well, we'll come here next time. But
you.
you've got to sort out your organic vegetable department because it's rather sick.
It is sick, isn't it?
It's ill. I mean, look at that.
Look, do you know who we had in here last week, sir?
I saw her, Sophie B. Hawkins.
And Offspring.
Oh, I like them. They had a good record about being a loser.
Got to get away, get away.
No, they did that record, I'm just a sucker with no self-esteem.
That's exactly
oh,
right.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
and
yeah.
here they are with their latest video. That's Offspring. Brilliant. And Boy George, I believe you're playing on a live music show a little later on.
I think I might throw a little chord down.
Well, lovely to have you with us again, and good luck on the tour.
Thank you, it's been lovely.
And remember, kids, it's better to be a shopaholic than an alcoholic. We'll join you after Offspring. Thank you, George. I've got those special things you required, actually, by the way, round the back.
Fine.
And Butler on tomorrow night's show, but in the meantime, do listen to this. Boy George's latest album, it's brilliant. And of course, check out his book, Take It Like a Man. It's selling very well in Ray's Superstore. Thank you very much for your time. Stay safe and turn up your telly for the nicest man in show business. It's Boy George, and this one you need to blow up your speaker. It's time for some fun time. Thanks, stay safe.
Thanks, butterfly ball.
Well, it says fun time on my script here.
Can't trust the producer.
Oh, I'm so sorry, George. I'll have him fired. Here we go. Boy George with a track from his new album. Stay safe, Ray. Don't even give the title. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Look at you, you're insecure, running down the street, screaming for attention. Chokers lips and padded hips, everybody's laughing, but you don't care. You're sick and you're twisted, irreverent, so beautiful. Look at me, don't stare, I'm already out there. Goodbye, butterfly. Come on. Goodbye, Satan's child. I look at you, you got no shame. Enemas, blood, cocaine, caviar and piss. Disco monster terrorist, hanging in the tape with Turner and Van Gogh. Tell me, pretty fat boy, is there something you don't show? Look at me, don't stare, I'm already out there. Goodbye, butterfly. must have been foggy. Lying evil cow witch. Fashion fiend, rude boy chick. Goodbye, butterfly, butterfly. Goodbye, 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 butterfly. Goodbye, 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 Satan's child. Goodbye, 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 Miss Lee Barry, you rule, girl.